Ah, Thanksgiving. A time for family, friends, and of course, food. It's the one day of the year where we gather around the table to celebrate our blessings and indulge in a culinary symphony of flavors. From the golden brown turkey to the sweet and savory side dishes, Thanksgiving is a feast for the senses. Today, I'm going to share with you my secrets for creating the ultimate Thanksgiving meal. We'll start with a perfectly roasted turkey, juicy and flavorful, and then move on to an array of mouth-watering side dishes that will have your guests coming back for seconds and thirds. Get ready to roll up your sleeves and create a Thanksgiving feast that will be remembered for years to come. Trust me, with a little love and these tried and true recipes, you'll be crowned the Thanksgiving hero of your family. Before we embark on this culinary journey, let's gather our ingredients. For a Thanksgiving feast that will feed a crowd of hungry guests, you'll need the following. For the turkey. 1. 12 to 14 pound fresh turkey. Salt and freshly ground black pepper. Unsalted butter, softened. Fresh herbs, such as thyme, rosemary, and sage. Onions, carrots, and celery. For the stuffing. Loaf of crusty bread, cubed and dried chicken broth. Onions, celery, and herbs. Dried cranberries and pecans, optional. For the side dishes. Potatoes, for mashed potatoes. Sweet potatoes. Cranberries, green beans. Cream of mushroom soup. French fried onions. Of course, no Thanksgiving feast is complete without dessert. We'll be baking up a classic pumpkin pie to satisfy everyone's sweet tooth. Be sure to have plenty of whipped cream on hand. The star of the show, the centerpiece of our Thanksgiving feast, is the turkey. This magnificent bird, with its golden brown skin and mouth-watering aroma, is a sight to behold and a delight to the senses. A perfectly roasted turkey, juicy and flavorful, is the ultimate goal. Achieving that perfect balance of crispy skin and tender meat is what makes the effort worthwhile. But don't be intimidated. With a few simple steps, anyone can achieve turkey perfection. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a first-time cook, these tips will guide you to success. First, we'll start by prepping our turkey. Preparation is key to ensuring that your turkey cooks evenly and tastes delicious. Remove the giblets and neck from the cavity of the turkey. These can be saved for making stock or gravy later on. Rinse the turkey inside and out with cold water and pat it dry with paper towels. This step is crucial for removing any residual blood or bacteria. Next, we'll season the turkey generously, both inside and out, with salt and pepper. Don't be shy with the seasoning. It will enhance the natural flavors of the meat. For an extra layer of flavor, I like to rub the turkey all over with softened butter and fresh herbs, such as thyme, rosemary, and sage. The butter helps to keep the meat moist, while the herbs add a fragrant aroma. To ensure that the turkey cooks evenly, we'll truss it, which means tying the legs together with kitchen twine. This simple technique helps the turkey maintain its shape during roasting. This will help the turkey retain its shape and prevent the breast from drying out. A well-trussed turkey also looks more appealing when presented at the table. Now, for the final touch, we'll fill the cavity of the turkey with a mixture of roughly chopped onions, carrots, and celery. These vegetables not only add flavor, but also help to keep the turkey moist as it cooks. These aromatics will infuse the turkey with incredible flavor as it roasts. The steam from the vegetables will permeate the meat, making every bite a burst of savory goodness. And there you have it, a turkey fit for a king, ready to be the star of your Thanksgiving feast. Section 4. The Aromatic Symphony of Stuffing. While our turkey is resting, let's move on to the stuffing. This is where the magic happens, transforming simple ingredients into a flavorful masterpiece that will steal the show at your Thanksgiving table. Stuffing, or dressing as some call it, is a Thanksgiving staple that perfectly complements the rich flavor of the turkey. It's not just a side dish, it's a tradition, a beloved part of the holiday feast that brings warmth and comfort to every bite. My stuffing recipe is a symphony of flavors and textures, with crusty bread, savory vegetables, and fragrant herbs. Each ingredient plays its part, creating a harmonious blend that is both satisfying and delicious. Begin by cubing a loaf of crusty bread and spreading it out on baking sheets. The bread is the foundation of our stuffing, providing the perfect base for all the other ingredients to shine. Allow the bread to dry out overnight, or for at least 6 hours, to achieve the perfect texture for stuffing. This step is crucial, as it ensures the bread can absorb all the wonderful flavors without becoming too mushy. Once the bread is dried, toss it in a large bowl with sautéed onions, celery, and your favorite herbs, such as sage, thyme, and parsley. These vegetables and herbs add depth and complexity to the stuffing, making each bite a delightful experience. To moisten the stuffing and add richness, we'll gradually add warm chicken broth to the bread mixture, tossing gently to combine. The broth infuses the bread with flavor, making it tender and delicious. You want the stuffing to be moist but not soggy. The perfect stuffing has a balance of textures, with crispy edges and a soft, flavorful interior. For an extra touch of sweetness and crunch, I like to add dried cranberries and toasted pecans to my stuffing. These additions not only enhance the flavor but also add a festive touch, making the stuffing even more special. Section 5. Cranberry sauce, a tangy delight. No Thanksgiving feast is complete without a dollop of tangy cranberry sauce to cut through the richness of the turkey and stuffing. While canned cranberry sauce has its place, nothing beats the flavor of homemade cranberry sauce. It's incredibly easy to make and requires just a handful of ingredients. In a saucepan, combine fresh cranberries, sugar, and water. Bring the mixture to a boil over medium heat, then reduce the heat and simmer, stirring occasionally until the cranberries have burst and the sauce has thickened. For a touch of extra flavor, you can add a squeeze of orange juice or a cinnamon stick to the cranberry sauce as it simmers. Once the cranberry sauce has cooled, it will thicken even further. Transfer it to a serving bowl and chill until ready to serve. Section 6. The creamy embrace of mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are a Thanksgiving classic for a reason. They are the epitome of comfort food, bringing warmth and joy to any table. Whether it's a holiday feast or a simple weeknight dinner, mashed potatoes have a way of making any meal feel special. They're creamy, comforting, and the perfect blank canvas for gravy. The smooth texture and rich flavor make them an ideal side dish that complements a variety of main courses, from roasted turkey to grilled steak. My mashed potato recipe is simple yet decadent, resulting in the fluffiest, most flavorful mashed potatoes you'll ever taste. The secret lies in the quality of the ingredients and the method of preparation. Start by peeling and quartering your potatoes. Choose starchy potatoes like russets or Yukon Golds for the best texture. Place the potatoes in a large pot and cover them with cold water. This ensures even cooking and prevents the potatoes from becoming mushy. Add a generous pinch of salt to the water and bring the pot to a boil over high heat. The salt enhances the flavor of the potatoes as they cook. Reduce the heat to medium and simmer the potatoes until they are fork tender, about 15 to 20 minutes. This step is crucial for achieving the perfect consistency. While the potatoes are cooking, warm a mixture of milk or cream and butter in a small saucepan. This adds richness and creaminess to the mashed potatoes. Once the potatoes are cooked, drain them well and return them to the pot. Make sure to shake off any excess water to avoid watery mashed potatoes. Using a potato masher or an electric mixer, mash the potatoes until smooth. The key is to mash them while they are still hot to achieve a silky texture. Gradually add the warm milk or cream mixture, beating until the mashed potatoes are light and fluffy. The warm liquid helps to incorporate air, making the potatoes airy and smooth. Season with salt and pepper to taste. You can also add other seasonings like garlic powder, chives, or cheese for extra flavor. Serve immediately and enjoy the creamy embrace of these perfect mashed potatoes. Pause threes. Section 7. Sweet Symphony of Pies. No Thanksgiving dinner is complete without a grand finale of desserts, and pies are the quintessential choice. The aroma of freshly baked pies wafting through the kitchen is enough to make anyone's mouth water and heart swell with nostalgia. From the classic pumpkin pie to the rich pecan pie, each variety brings its own unique flavor and texture to the table, creating a symphony of sweetness that delights the senses. Let's start with the pumpkin pie, a symbol of Thanksgiving itself. The smooth, spiced filling nestled in a flaky crust is pure comfort in every bite. To make it, you'll need pureed pumpkin, eggs, sugar, and a blend of warm spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. Combine these ingredients and pour them into a prepared pie crust. Bake until the filling is set and the crust is golden brown. Serve with a dollop of whipped cream for the perfect finishing touch. Next, the pecan pie. A rich, decadent treat that combines the crunch of pecans with a gooey, caramel-like filling. The secret to a perfect pecan pie is the balance of sweetness and texture. Start with a mixture of eggs, corn syrup, sugar, butter, and vanilla. Stir in a generous amount of pecans and pour the mixture into a pie crust. Bake until the filling is set and the top is beautifully caramelized. Each slice offers a delightful contrast between the crunchy nuts and the smooth, sweet filling. For those who crave a bit of tartness, the apple pie is a must. The combination of tender, spiced apples and a buttery, flaky crust is nothing short of heavenly. Slice your apples thinly and toss them with sugar, cinnamon, and a touch of lemon juice. Arrange the apples in a pie crust, dot with butter, and cover with a second crust. Bake until the apples are tender and the crust is golden and crisp. Serve warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream for an irresistible dessert. As we conclude our Thanksgiving feast, we hope these recipes inspire you to create your own sweet symphony of pies. Happy Thanksgiving! Don't forget to subscribe for more great content. Happy Thanksgiving!